Absolutely. Have we got your firing at the comments? I can tell.
I can. I'm going to show you up some now.
P. Leighton. He bashed Wilder at good and proper. Few scares, but Wilder, make no mistake, in any other era would be the man. He would destroy AJ with them early combos against Tyson, but Fury is a legend. Chris, basically what you were saying, if it did lead to AJ and Wilder, what would happen? You and Pete seem to be on the same thing with it.
I said to you this many a times when we've covered Anthony Joshua, and I've said to this before we even started the show ages ago. I feel like, as much as good as Joshua can be and is, he's still got that suspect chin and he does get hit a lot, and you can't get hit a lot by Deontay Wilder. I'll move on again because Pete again.
Pete again. Great to have you back on as well, Pete. You leave your comments. I think Wilder would smash AJ, Ruiz, and Usyk personally. As Tyson said, he's number 2.
Yeah, I agree. He did say that, he did run an order after the fight that if you see it, he said he's at the top of the mountain, then it's Deontay Wilder. Okay, and he had Joshua behind him, behind Deontay Wilder. I do agree, as we just said then, Deontay Wilder, no matter, he's not as a technical boxer as Fury, he can hit you. I just don't know if Joshua could take that power. I just don't. Andy Ruiz hits hard, and he was managed to stop Anthony Joshua in their first fight. Just imagine if Deontay Wilder can, land that sweet, right hand to the chin or to the side of the temple. And this is our good friend Brett.
Hello, Brett. Hello. You've been with us from day one, mate. Jake Paul said Tyson could get a fight with him after that fight. So good news for Tyson there. I'd be interested to compare numbers to that fight to Logan and Floyd just to see who would be aside. So a little bit more from him, is that?
Yeah.
Logan has to be the A side in the Mike Tyson fight. Let me show you numbers, gents. His exhibition match against Floyd Jones Jr. on November 28th sold more than 650,000 pay-per-view buys, priced at $49.49. Right, okay. Logan versus Floyd did over 1.8 million, priced at $59.99. And before you say it was Floyd's last fight before Logan did 400,000. So he didn't draw, and Logan and KSI did 1.6 million on Matchroom. Right, okay. Floyd was against the Japanese kid.
Sure, he fought Conor before the Logan fight, and that made more money than Logan and Floyd. Just so you know, Brett.
I think he's alluding to the Japanese dude as well, though, the exhibition, isn't he? But yeah, Chris.
In Dream. Yeah, but that was not making any sense.
That was low key. The build up for that.
That was a cash grab, Stuart. If I didn't,
there wasn't much to that in terms of promotion for that one. Yeah, you knew about it, but it wasn't pushed to the hill, was it?
And also, Brett, Logan and KSI have previous, don't they? They both have massive YouTube following. I know they've buried the hatchet now, but they're always going to get 1.6.
Yeah.
They're always going to get millions.
Good stats though, Brett. That was good. That Mike Tyson is irrelevant compared to Logan Paul in 2021. The man retired Floyd in his last fight. He's a warrior.
Okay.
The staunch Paul fan that you are, Brett. Absolutely. I'd like to see Jake Paul take out AJ as well.
No.
Carnage Pain. We haven't had you on for a long time, mate. Welcome back. Jesus, Brett. You need to just go live with them boys. Brett, what do you think of that?
Yeah, Brett was nerfed that though, Brett. All the party kicking up there, mate.
Absolutely. Steve Monkman has been with us for quite a while now as well. 2 points. I thought Tyson was incredible, and I know everyone is banging on about Wilder, but remember 3 years ago where they both were before first fight. Wilder isn't good enough to be Tyson. It's brilliant.
After 3 fights, yeah.
And can I just say as well, remember this was obviously put together at the last minute, wasn't it, because of contracts. Remember all the uproar about this, because we thought we were getting Joshua and Fury, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did, I think they have actually delivered. I think a lot of the naysayers saying, why was there a third fight? Well, it's proven that they've had the best fight in the third.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
and that's a Hall of Fame fight now, Stuart.
There was a lot of uproar, but no, now they've quelled all that. Steve Mumpin, next point, why can't the boxing officials, WBC, WPA, IBF, B&Q, and everything stop Paul from ever getting a license to box again? They are hurting boxing.
I tell you what, Stuart, I reckon Logan and Jake Paul, being the thick Americans they all were, they'd probably get lost in B&Q, down the bowl aisle or something.
I mean, they do have Home Depot in America, among others. But it's probably a big store.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my days, B&Q, ICI. It's like Del Boy, and he falls in it when he's trying to sell stuff. Pete Layton just felt wild that his second best heavyweight and would destroy AJ and Usyk with those combos in first rounds. Just that Tyson is an incredible boxer and must go down as one of the greats.
Yeah, I have to agree. Considering what he's had to go through to get back to where he was. Yeah.
I think, but the problem here is AJ and Usyk, the second fight, if you see this in February, which is looking likely, isn't it, in Ukraine? I think it'll be Usyk and Wilder next, unless Wilder has a tuner in between. But who would you put him in there with?
What, Wilder? Why don't you go Ruiz and Wilder then, or Dillian White? Or Dillian White?
I think if Dillian White can take out Otto Wallin early, which isn't going to be easy because Fury have problems with him with the cut. If you can get him out early and they can get, like you say, get it timeline ready, can get it next maybe. Pete Layton, Tyson, unlike both AJ and Wilder, sometimes both the big fights. Only reason Wilder faced Tyson first was because he saw bad shape he was in, but Tyson took Klitschko prime, not AJ Klitschko. Yeah. It was another 2 years until Joshua had Klitschko, where he was winding down, wasn't he? Tyson fought Klitschko when he was still, very prevalent. Absolutely. Elsa Kano, how are you? Best heavyweight fight of the year, maybe a few years I've seen. That was really good. Yeah, so many people are raving about it. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Rachel Cornell, hello, can't stay for live. I've got work. Hope everyone is doing well. Nice to see you, Brett. Hi, Stu and Chris. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Rachel. Yeah,
it's nice to see you, Rachel.
Yeah. Thank you for your comments. And work sometimes gets in the way, doesn't it? Bet Thomas, I'm still backing the Bulls. Jake unbeaten like Tyson Fury, and so is Logan. Stick to your guns. Yeah. We can't knock you for that. Dan Terra Sporting, hi all. Thought Wilder lost physically and mentally overall. Yeah, I agree. He has big shots, but he doesn't have the skills. We knew that beforehand, to be fair. He smashed Tyson down, but next round he hung back trying to get his energy again. It was putting that weight on. He was the heaviest he was. Look, he looked amazing, top half his body, the muscle. But you think of muscle mass, it's what we spoke about last week, wasn't it, Chris? It could be problematic for him.
But they also, like I said to you, it's spending that energy and throwing that big punch because you know what I mean. Yeah. He winds it up. It's not like it's thrown, but he winds it up, doesn't he? So you got to think of carrying that weight and having to put all that power in that punch. It's one of them. He'll learn from it.
Absolutely. Steve Medman Hart and beating brothers. Brett, I can't wait until Jake fights Tommy. I can't either, Steve. You've got to make that. Lewis Young up in Scotland there. All right, Lewis, what did you think? I said to you to predict last week, Lewis, and you said first round KO. So what were your thoughts of the fight, Lewis? I'd like to hear what you thought about it. Heels rules. Just wanted to say to whoever is the main people at Powered 4, all the platform is bloody brill. 9 out of 10, just wish you had easy ways to stay logged in. Keeps logging me out. Speak to John and Rich and message them on Powered 4 on the socials, maybe Heels rules, to find out. The chat side to that's brilliant. I love the platform. Pete Layton, Sod UFC, LOL, that fight deserves full attention. I think Chris will have something to say about this, Pete.
No, Pete, Sod UFC this weekend, yes, that I hold my hands up, mate. This weekend and the next weekend, this weekend's card, aren't that great. But if you hold fire, I've got a schedule of UFC's coming up fights later on in the show. And don't be pulling away from it.
They are saving it for the fall, as they call it in the US, for those cards, absolutely. Powered 4 Entertainment, while crazy busy in here today. Heard there was a bowls match in Vegas last weekend. It's John Scott, one of the head honchos of Powered 4, Yeah, the bowls in Vegas, mate. Bloody hell. Ramel Panseals, hello, mate, from the Philippines. Hope you're well. I'm sure you enjoyed the fight as well, Ramel. Brilliant. So good.
Yeah. Ramel, like to hear your thoughts, or actually, no, I see them in the chat, don't worry.
Brilliant. Carnage Pay, what about the WWE champion, Biggie, being there doing intros, lol? It was very WWE like coming to the ring. Stu, do you see Tyson back at Mania next year to do a match with Lesnar, Money and that? It could happen, but I think he's going to be fully fledged now, cleaning out. the people he hasn't fought. Yeah, and Big E, the reason he was involved in it, Fox, wasn't it? Fox was part of the thing, obviously. SmackDown's on Fox, so they tied it in. It was good. It was good the way they did that, though.
You've got a lot of UFC guys that are involved in the build-up to it as well. BT used to the whole array of what they have.
It's good. It's good that they bring the other sports in for the big fights. It's good. I like that cross promotion. Hello, Ramel, Miro TV. Fury mixed it up so good. On some points, he bullies Wilder and mules him. One point, he just wrestles him. One point, he just outboxed him. Mixed bag of tricks. Like when Leonard fought Hearns. Yeah. He has a bit of everything, which a lot of them don't have, do they? You know, aside from music, you know, he's got a bit of everything. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, unreasonable. Won't be a fourth fight, but if only lost to one guy in 3 years, if you think about it, he's still second best, which, you know, a lot of you are saying this, and it's rightly so. Just depends if he gets next fight. Can he still fight KO box office? He can. Look at the people he was fighting. He fought a lot of tin cans in them 42 victories. You know, he had to fight who's been put in front of him at the end of the day, those compared to Wilder. Miro TV, and it looked like he doesn't want to end it early. A match of the year candidate.
Definitely.
Chris?
Definitely. Yeah. You know what I mean? Match of the decade, let's be honest.
Absolutely. Honest beyond reasonable, but let's face it, the US boxing fan base never knew Wilder, even though he's American. Yeah, they were more about Floyd. I remember Wilder in WWE, and even then, fans didn't know him. One fan thought he was MDA. It's true, and I think so. I can't remember who was speaking about it on Saturday night. I think it might be Steve Bunce. He can't understand how Fury's not even more well known in America, Chris. Which he is well known, but he said he should be bigger again. But he should be now off the back of it, shouldn't he?
We missed the Brits in Vegas on the weekend. Massively.
Big time. So yeah, obviously we had the expats that live out there, but yeah, imagine like half that arena with people that flew over for the fight. Heels rules. He gives hope to me and my body type, LOL.
Listen, hey, heels rules. I used to be skinny, right? And then I got my missus had kids. Now I've got a dad bod. Now Tyson Fury as a dad bod makes me feel like I can accomplish anything. Or, you know, maybe a beer in the two. Like.
I've got a bit of timber on the midsection these days. It's age,
and we've got nothing.
Beer.
Nothing to prove, man. That's why.
It's beer. It's beer. It is beer. We know that. Carnage Pain. I love Wolf of Wall Street. I do too. So yeah, Chris making reference to the Wolf of Wall Street. So Carnage Pain.
One of us.
Loads of comments. This is brilliant. To tell you the truth, I can see a fourth fight. If Wilder becomes a threat again, make his way up the ranks. I agree, Chris. Wilder beats Joshua, even if I think he could beat Usyk by just power alone.
That is very possible. But Usyk is like Tyson in that way that I think that the fury of strikes, the technical ability, the IQ of Usyk. I think if he doesn't get caught by Wilder, he could do what Fury did. Other than he couldn't lean on him because obviously he's a smaller guy, isn't he? They'll obviously love the B&Q.
B&Q, yeah. Oh yeah, you go around there with the misses. Heels rules. Just want to say Chris and Stu are really good at breaking down the fights. Thank you, Chris. Chris is exceptional. I'll tell you now. Say right now, incredible. Like this is why we've done the show. I'm only kidding, Chris.
Yeah, you'd be nice to the UFC now.
We need to roll some another VT in a minute, Chris. But yeah, all these comments are great.
Right, keep your comments going. Obviously, we have to crack on with the show. We will get back to you.
Are we going to go with Malik Scott's thoughts, Spurs, Chris, rather than Sugar Hills? What do you think?
Just give me a second. I'll just take this off because we don't want that on there.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll go to Malik Scott.
About 5 a.m. No one has slept yet since I haven't slept yet. Malik, you haven't slept since the Wilder Fury fight. You worked the corner. First of all, I have to commend you on the phenomenal job you did. It was.
Happy with the clips being bought out and now they're clips.
And sorry.
There's something to do with that.
I'll speak on this. Nothing to do with boxing. That Prince was buying Newcastle, the same guy that pays WWE WrestleMania money for events there. Imagine if he had a taste of boxing in the UFC. It begs the question, It begs the question, absolutely. Where will they go next with their money?
The UFC have just been sold again anyway, so.
Oh my God.
I can't see them.
Just going back to Savannah Marshall, who's headlining the card as well, defending the title. If she gets through this one, she will face multi-weight champion Clarissa Shields, who's big implications for her. She's heavy favourite on Saturday, but that'll be the huge fight that she needs, unification as well. And then, as I said, Hughie Fury against the big German power puncher Christian Hamer, who is 26-7. He's got 16 KOs on his resume. Christian Hamer, he's fought a lot of guys that come through to world title level. So a big test for Hughie. Hughie's now 25-3 with 14 KOs himself. And then moving on to the local lad, Lewis Rickson. He was touted years ago to be, he's decent, but he's former world title challenger Hank Lundy, who's got 31-9 record with 1 draw. And then obviously Chris Eubank Jr. as well, who's on the undercard. I think he's on early on this one because they brought him in late against Wanik Avidson, who is 28-1. So a big test for Eubank Jr. Obviously heavy favourite again, but we look forward to that. I just wanted to go over this quickly. We look forward to that. Boxer have obviously took over with Sky now that Matchroom have gone. So it's really good night on Saturday, Chris. I'll be looking forward to that. Could he do to boxing what Dana has done with the UFC, and they all fight for one organisation? Boxing.
I can't ever see that.
Powerful.tv Big Fight Weekly with myself, Stuart Palmer, and my co-host and cousin Chris Hume. And we will see you next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Powerful.tv Big Fight Weekly.
See you next Tuesday.